Happy Friday and welcome back to Fan Question Friday. Hope you've had a great week. I've really enjoyed all the comments that we've gotten from the smoked bologna. It was really yummy. It's such a nostalgic type of food as well. I loved it growing up, fried bologna sandwiches. I liked bologna with crackers. So it was nice to have, and I've never had it on the smoker, and it's really, really yummy. Now, if you're following a heart-healthy diet, you do want to be careful for the amount of sodium that comes with bologna, so you have to watch the amount that you're having. They do make lower sodium bolognas as well. Yes, it's higher in fat than other deli meats that you could choose from too, but we're not having bologna all the time either, so you got to figure out what's your best balance and moderation for your way of life and living. So we're making some plans for recipes for next week, and I got my questions written down for this week. I had a lady, she's very overwhelmed because her husband was diagnosed with diabetes. She also feels like it's her fault. And I always like to say, things happen for various reasons, and developing type 2 diabetes over time is a culmination of a lot of things. It's not necessarily just what you cooked and what your husband ate or vice versa. But what we want to focus on is moving forward, what can we do differently to get it under really good control? Because you can have a great trajectory, a great rest of your life, really healthy, and have diabetes. So she's just kind of at a loss for where to start. So first of all, she said her husband was given medication, and sometimes diabetes is advanced far enough that it does warrant having medication to control it, to get it under control. If that's the case, then take the medication consistently. Also, gain an understanding of how that medication works, and that gives weight to why it is so important that you take that in a timely way, just like your doctor or provider ordered for you. Secondly, try to think about what in your lifestyle can you change. Diet, activity, stress management, how are you sleeping? Think about what is it you could make adjustments with. I do highly recommend that you meet with a diabetes educator or a dietitian to help you learn what is the plan that's best for you. Now, I'm not saying you have to meet with me. You can. I do schedule one-on-ones with clients and patients, but just for a provider to give you medication and say, figure it out, that's not a good plan that's setting you up for success. The medication itself might bring it down, quickly or temporarily, but diabetes is progressive if you don't make changes with your lifestyle as well. Okay, so I do recommend you meet with someone who really explains everything, things that you can do, making changes to help yourself. And here's the thing. Sometimes you actually do know, okay, I got to do this, this, and this, this, and this better. But sometimes having that person that you talk with and that you're accountable to as well is what can really help you have a good vision of what your goals are and a higher motivation to get there as well. So see if there's a diabetes educator in your area, dietitian, or if you need to meet with me. If you don't have one, then just reach out through dinnerand321.com and I can help you out. So I think, I didn't provide education with that lady, but I said that's a great question that a lot of people will empathize with, and I'm going to lay it out, just kind of the things that you should consider with this new diagnosis, and that it doesn't define that you have an unhealthy, unenjoyable future. You can have a great life with diabetes and have it under great control, just making some changes. Next question was, a guy asked me, what are empty calories? So you can have empty calories, but these are the things that provide little to no nutritional value. So they're mostly in added fats and added sugars. So some examples you might think of like cakes, cookies, donuts, sugary drinks, some of those, pops, sugary coffees that you get with regular types of sweetener in there, condiments that have a lot of sugar in there, really high fat meats. So they might not provide much sustenance or nutritional value, and then you don't really feel satisfied. So that is what is empty calories. I was trying to find like a statistic to tell you how much, but it said that, this is from Medical News Today, but one of the articles that they referenced said that found male adults ate an average of 923 empty calories per day, and for females the average was about 624 calories per day. So if you're kind of trying to figure out if you're consuming too much, remember I've always said taking a day where you document all of your food from start to finish can help to identify if you're having maybe too many calories from things that aren't making you feel too satisfied. I hope you have a great week and a great weekend, and I'll see you again next week.